We are live. Come on in, folks. We're live. It's October. Fun stuff, October. We are looking at some great Kirby monster stories this morning from the fantastic Monsterbus. Which is rough even to lift. Look at this big book here.
Look at that.
Big, thick book. We're not even halfway through it. We've been, I think 4 shows on it already. Counting last year. We'll get into that. I'm your host, Randy Zimmerman. My latest gig is writing Cull and Brule, The Adventures of Cull and Brule in the Atlantean, which is a great set of stories as they travel their lands, ridding their world of shape-shifting lizard people, with artwork by the great Russ Leach. And speaking of Russ Leach, he's right here with us today. Russ, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Russ Leach. I'm a comic book artist from the UK, and currently working on the Atlantean. I'm on the Atlantean 4 now, actually doing the backup story with Lethal. There you go. She's returning. I had a few people who were involved in the production going, "Oh, I hope Lethal comes back," and she does in her own series. So that's really good. So if you want to find out more about that, because there's lots of news coming soon. And we'll also be letting everybody know that the book's going out in the post, because they're going to come back from the printer probably early next week. Sign up to the email list. Go to russleach.com and sign up for the email list. And if you want to pick up a book that's already been printed, we've already gone through the process, you can go and pick up issue 1 and 2 from Amazon, Barnes & Noble, that kind of thing, anywhere online retailers. You can go to russleach.com/merch and you can get all the URLs from there, all the addresses that you need. So otherwise, just go to russleach.com and sign up for that email list.
Yeah. And here is the intro.
What was that? This is not a charade. We need total concentration. Now, once again, this time, with theory.
All right. We are at Tales to Astonish number 13. Look at that, Groot. First appearance of Groot. Who knew a talking tree would be a household icon?
Another Kirby creation.
Yep. Behold, I am Groot, the invincible. Who dares to defy me? Yeah. But first, the abominable snowman.
Who's obviously not been to a barber in quite some time.
Yeah, they're hard to find a barber in the Himalayas.
That's a hell of a beard he's got there.
It is. But at last it can be told. I found the abominable snowman.
He looks a bit like a Muppet.
He does. A lot of the monsters from this era look
Muppet
look more funny than scary. Yeah. He says, "Roro." Let's just say that. That voice. Inks on this is the wonderful Steve Ditko. Lettered by Art Simek. You can see that combination. Look at that Ditko ink and work here. So this was probably laid out by Kirby, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Look at the faces.
Yeah.
You look at the faces. This down there on the bottom left, and straight above it as well. That's definitely a Kirby face on that guy, isn't it? And then in the middle panel on the right hand page, where he's showing him the photograph.
Mm-hmm.
No, on the top, right at the top.
Right here.
On the right hand page.
Oh, over here. Yeah. Okay.
That's it. Yeah. That. Yeah. I mean,
right there.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, that's Kirby all over. Yeah. Great old stuff. I don't know much Hindi, but I know enough to ask for what I want.
Just shout really loud. That's the English way.
Yeah. It's a great panel. 2 hours later, I was at the base of the Himalayas. Yeah. This is the character who roams the mountains. Western men call him Abominable Snowman. Tell me where I can find him. No. Throw away picture before it's too late. Throw away the picture? Why? What are you talking about? Picture is cursed. It will destroy the one who owns it.
He's
There you
talking
go.
pretty good English.
Yeah. His English is great. The other guy's
Yeah.
Hindi is bad.
It's awful, yeah. Oh, he's just whopped him. That's not right. Why'd he hit him?
They called him an infidel, an evil man. He will pay for his cruelty. He says, ha, superstitious nonsense. I'll find out what I want to know from someone else.
I'm an American, I tell
him.
you. I'll get what I want. You ought to be careful, you lot, or I'll bring you some democracy.
Yeah, really. What is this mask-looking thing?
Yeah, that's a bit weird, isn't it?
Blasted natives. Can't get a thing out of them. Well, it doesn't matter. I'll search the mountains myself. I'll find that bearded creep or my name.
There's Carl Hansen.
Carl Hansen.
Like that matters.
Yeah. Good old Carl Hansen.
Yeah.
Climbing through the mountains. It's impossible. If he exists, there's got to leave a trail somewhere. Yeah. So he goes wandering through the ice caves. Can't understand it. Haven't found a trace of the snowman. Wait. What's that up ahead? It looks like a camp. Yeah. It looks like he's gained a bit of a scruffy beard there.
It's been out for a while.
Oh, let me go. Stop. Unhand me. Man doesn't want his hands anymore. I want to know where the snowman is. Tell me where he is or I'll kill you all. He's mad. We must flee. Cowards, come back and fight. I'm not finished with you. I'll find him yet without your help. You'll see. So the quest is driving him mad.
Oh, no, here we go.
Uh-oh.
The twist is in.
He's out wandering for so long, buried in the snow, and comes out the abominable snowman with no clothes.
The twist is in. But who took the picture?
Yeah, exactly. Even when the numb fingers of the bearded searcher accidentally drops his precious photograph, we learn something that he will never realize. We learn that Big Carl was done even more than catch the creature he seeks. He has fulfilled the curse of the picture. He himself has become the abominable snowman.
He's so manly, he's managed to grow hair on his arms. Look at that. His legs. That's pretty manly, that.
Snow will do that to you.
Yeah. I challenged Groot.
And this is the secret of the abominable snowman. Thus it has ever been. Thus will it ever be. Stanley at his finest there.
Yes, using thus quite a lot.
I challenged Groot, the monster from Planet X. Fool. None can withstand the mighty Groot. You are doomed. You and your town shall perish. Must be a different group. Evans, don't defy the monster. He'll destroy you. I'm not afraid. You'll never take our town. I'll find some way to stop you. It's right there in that torch he's got.
Yeah, that's right. Although his lack of planning is a little disturbing.
Yeah. Just set the guy on fire. How can a human being conquer the unconquerable?
Well, he's got a hat on.
Yeah.
He may have a pipe, which may make him very intelligent. There might even be glasses there as well.
I think there are glasses. Yeah.
There you go.
Turn the page and see. Yes, there are.
Yep, there are glasses. He's intelligent, so he'll be fine.
He's the smart one.
Yeah, you can see Kirby's hand in here as well, can't you?
No, this is definitely Kirby. Dick Ayers is inking this. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the matter? Why did you stop? Look over there. Yeah. And it comes down.
The colouring again. What's going on? Why has he got a yellow jacket?
Well, it's Dick Tracy overcoat.
Ugh.
I guess they were pretty big back in the days, like raincoats.
Are these the original colours?
I would doubt it at this point. They've probably been recolored back in the 80s. 80s or 90s for the Where Creatures Roam and Where Monsters Dwell books. This stuff was when I was a kid, this stuff was pretty big reprint wise. They had 3 or 4 reprint comics out with these kind of stories in it. So I would imagine some of that stuff got retouched and recolored.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a wooden giant. And all those objects of wood, they're moving towards him, and they were alive with a will of their own. Oh no, it's not they who have a will, it's the giant. He's making them come to him. He's absorbing them, and it's causing him to grow. Great Scott, a creature of wood. He feeds on wood.
So the power of Magneto, except in wood.
Yeah. It seems Magneto doesn't eat the metal.
No, but he manipulates wood, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Manipulates metal. So, but there's a flaw in this. There is a flaw.
It was classic Kirby look right there. Fantastic.
Yeah. Look at that Ranger there. Look, with his gloves and everything.
Yeah.
Like the cowboy. Is he a sheriff or something? It's got lovely white. No, top. A top panel.
Yeah.
No, guy in the middle.
Right there.
With his lovely gloves.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all Western gloves.
Yeah.
Just keeping his hands warm. Doesn't look like he's got them there anymore. He must have taken them off.
Yeah.
Taking them off to shoot, I guess.
The way Groot's coming towards him, you could almost imagine Flap-a-Dap.
Yeah. Looks like they tried to shoot him up here.
Yeah.
Fools, it's useless to resist. Groot is all-powerful. First, I will command the distant trees to move and make the forest close in upon you. It'll form a living wall around your village. Then I'll cause the roots of the trees to grow, to spread out beneath your town. They will entwine around each other, forming a huge, mighty net. And then you will witness the greatest feat that your mortal eyes have ever beheld. For at my command, the trees will rise. They will carry you and your town up from this planet out beyond your solar system and into the vast reaches of space. For I am Groot, overlord of all of the timber in the galaxy.
Galaxy.
I rule the wood.
And so he gets them there and he goes, right, it's time to experiment. Oh, they're all dead. There's no air.
Yeah. Who knew? Marvy in the house. Good morning. Today I was able to wish you a great weekend, not as a crazy day as last week at the factory. See you Sunday. See you, Marv. This is Abominable. He's so cute. Yeah. He was. Two-color Groot here. Orange and yellow. Great choices. I will lead you through the black, menacing void of all the way to my world. There you will serve our scientists well. There on planet X, of course. No, you'll never.
Of course.
Floating head. No, you'll never take us. Or our town. We'll destroy you first. How? You think you'd stop me with your puny weapons? Fire away. I think he just gave away the plot.
Yeah.
You will see how useless they are. Yeah. He's running away. More yellow Groot there.
Yellow Groot.
Now that they pulled out torches.
Trees of the forest. Trees.
I, Groot, master of all the wood, command you to come to me. They're starting to move. It's a nightmare. Look, the trees, they're coming out of the ground. Yeah.
What did he make?
He's working on his own pesticide, probably.
Ah.
The roots are spreading out. They're winding around each other. They're going to form a net. This is it. This will destroy the mighty Groot. He's come up with a magic formula. Under cover of night, I stole over near a great wood monster who's glowing here. So, yeah.
Ah.
Should start waving, having results within minutes. Arg! Weak, becoming weak, cannot move. Arg! Those things. Something's happening to Groot. But what? What could possibly harm that Goliath? Termites?
Termites. I killed him with some termites.
By sunup, it was all over. He's dead. You destroyed him.
He's dead, Jim.
Just like you promised you would. But how'd you do it? What'd you use? The deadliest enemy of wood, termites. I bred them in my laboratory. Then I brought them out here and turned them loose on Groot. That's right. You kill your alien tree monster with an infestation of termites. We'll all be. I never even thought of that. That's why Evans is a scientist and you're only a sheriff. Oh, my God. Oh, darling, forgive me. I've been such a fool. I'll never complain about you ever again. Never. She used to bitch about him constantly. But now she understands. He can conquer wood. And thus, the end of Groot marked for me the beginning of a new and better life.
Well, that's all right then.
Everything's fine now. The only problem is now they're having the termites infest the town. Time for some R&R. Hello, Randy and Russ. Dave in the house. Genuine Comics, folks.
Hi, Dave.
Hope you're doing well, Dave. We just finished Groot, the original story. Now we're going on to, well, Gorkill.
Gorkill.
What are we going to call him? I don't know. It's two vicious names. Let's stick them together. Gore and Kill.
Gore and Kill.
The living demon. Yeah. It is Gorkill. He is rising out of the water, just as we feared.
How did he know his name?
I had no
Has
idea.
he got a name badge on? Do all these demons come with a lanyard?
No, but they do come with boastful stances and, soliloquies. I, Gorkill, will destroy you all.
Oh, at least we know your name. We've been introduced.
It's the demon Gorkill. Flee for your lives. There's no place to run. Gorkill is everywhere. We are lost. What'd we do last issue? A big tree? What about a demon wave? Yeah, it'll work. Yeah. Actually, he starts out as a floating gaseous being traveling through space. Settles in water.
Yeah.
With a whoosh. Takes but seconds for the living gas to dissolve, to permeate the water. Wow, he's permeating the water. And when it does, whoosh, the water becomes alive. The water starts to rise. Higher and higher it soars, and still it does not stop. Soon the water reaches the awesome height of 50 feet. Now the towering mass of living liquid is ready to satisfy its blind and brutal craving. I live, I live. Classic Kirby panel here. Look, it's a demon. My name is Hans Grubnik. I live in a small coastal town near the Krakow Dam. It was last summer that it happened. Oh, it's a monster covered with water. He comes from the sea. At last, I have found other life. There's a couple guys on the roof. He came from the other direction, from the dam. What matters? What matters where he comes from? Flee for your lives before we all perish. Yeah. Such a nice Kirby architecture here, just blobbed over with a couple of shades of purple. Yeah. Now everybody's wet. Thank heavens no one was killed. He's gone. He's gone. Yes, a loafer like you can be thankful, Grubnik. You had nothing for the monster to destroy, but all my fish are gone. The man has lost all of his fish. He devoured 4 of my pigs. The monster must have a hunger as great as his size.
Only for bacon.
Apparently. Bacon and fish.
Turf and surf.
There you are. Yep. This harpoon has ended the life of many a whale. It will not fail me this time. Of course it won't. He's fighting a wave with a harpoon. There you go. And if it does, my gun will finish off the monster. Yeah. There's no place left, or there's no trace of the creature. But he must be somewhere. Must be here somewhere. We all saw him enter the dam. Uh-oh. The hope was not to be fulfilled, for the fantastic apparition returned once more, catching us unawares. He strikes with the force of a colossus. Oh, they've felt the force of a colossus before. Food. I must have more food. I guess the little guy here goes, gun. My gun. Where's my gun? Here, they've got guns. This guy's got a big mustache there.
That is a whopper.
That is. It's a well-groomed mustache.
Is this different inker on this?
I believe this is Dick Ayers again.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right,
Ayers.
okay.
Art's
Got a lighter touch.
Yeah, a little thinner line in places, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah. Still great ink.
Oh, yeah. Nice flow to it.
Look, that loafer Grubnik is sleeping again while we
Oh.
strain our backs working. The fellow's absolutely worthless. Let us force him to leave town. Get out of here, you bum.
Ya bum.
Don't try to come back. You're no longer welcome. We've troubles enough without putting up with one as shiftless as you. Keep away from us. I left town and walked slowly along the road until I came to the dam. I watched the water for a while as I tried to figure out the riddle of Kilgore. Then, all of a sudden, I saw it. No, it can't be. It's impossible. Are they going to swim down on the lake and pull the giant plug at the bottom and drain the demon?
Mm.
Is that what they're going to do? Oh, could be. Look at that. The reason we found the monster in the water is that, once again, I must satisfy my hunger. I must strike. He's not merely a demon covered with water. He is the water. The water itself is Kilgore. The water has come to life. When Kilgore rises, the dam he left is left empty. By the time I reached town, the raid was over. But it didn't matter. Our whole town didn't matter. There was something infinitely more important to worry about. Get some soap. Anyway.
There's a bunch of talking heads. So I like the way they do that. They just go, "Oh, we just want a crowd who are upset. Oh, let's just put some heads in the panel."
Yeah. Do you expect us to believe your story? To believe that it is the water itself which lives? You must think we're fools. He's merely trying to trick us because we drove him out of town. No, I'm telling you the truth. You must believe me. It's the guy here in blue. That's the Grubnik. We do not believe you, Grubnik. Now leave us. We have work to do. More work to do. It was hopeless. I couldn't convince him, but I could not run away either. Somehow I had to destroy Kilgore. All the earth was at stake. Then 2 days later, 2 whole days go by.
Wow, 2 whole days.
Crazy.
I think everybody would have worked out it was Kilgore by then.
Yeah. We won't be able to survive any more raids like this. If he comes back again, we're doomed. Look, the monster heads in the other direction towards the ocean. He will disappear in the depths of the sea. We will at last be rid of him, thank heavens. More, I crave more water, he says. That is really a probably quickly inked hand there.
Mm.
Yeah.
Definitely whack this one out.
This was my chance. My chance to destroy Kilgore. I grabbed the equipment I needed and ran. Grubnik, where you going? Come back with that dynamite. Oh, he's going to blow the dam. He's running after Kilgore. He's going to try to stop him. No. We must allow Kilgore to reach the ocean. Then he will find other towns to plunder, and we will be spared.
All right, yeah. Screw you guys.
As long as he's just away from us, that's all we care about.
Yeah,
Running at full speed, I beat Kilgore to the mountains. This has to work. This has to destroy him. If it doesn't, if he reaches the ocean, he'll become gigantic enough to destroy the whole world. Only Grubnik cares.
Only Grubnik. And he can run really fast as well.
He does. Way ahead of him.
Yeah.
I waited for Kilgore, came nearer. Finally, he entered the mountain pass. Boom. Now.
Boom.
Moments later, it was finished. All that remained of Kilgore was a few drops of water, which soon evaporated. All that dirt, that soil, it's absorbing the water. Soon there will not be a drop left. Kilgore will be gone forever. Now they still looks like they threw the guy in jail. What? And so simple was Hans Grubnick destroyed Kilgore. And what was his reward? Money, medals, fame? Alas, none of those, for Grubnick was a loafer. Nobody and nothing really ever changes. They threw him in jail. A few months in jail will teach you not to steal valuable dynamite. It was lucky you didn't anger Kilgore into returning to our village. When you serve your sentence, you are to leave this town forever. But I saved the world. Sob, I saved the world. Unappreciative bastards. Dave says Groot sure went through a change as a character. First time I saw him was as a random monster villain to fight the Hulk. Oh, yeah. I remember that issue. Yeah, they changed him over for Guardians. Now it's time for somebody's mummy. This guy is Gumdulla.
Gundula?
Gumdulla.
Gumdulla. Right.
Gumdulla, the living pharaoh. You think the living pharaoh would have picked a better name?
Who's on this?
This is Dick Ayers again.
All right. I quite like the way he's standing there. The cover's a bit comedic.
Yeah, it is, with the foot out in front.
Yeah.
One of them
Flap of that. Yeah.
Little stumpy leg here too. It reminds me more of Frankenberry than what is the mummy one? Yummy Mummy.
Yummy Mummy.
Then we have a set of cereals over here after famous monsters. There's Count Chocula and Frankenberry and Yummy Mummy and Fruit Brute.
No, that's definitely comedic, whereas this one is more menacing.
You can't frighten the mothers, so you got to be a little comedic there, especially with the Comic Code Authority.
Yeah,
symbol there. Journey into Mystery, number 61. Only 21 issues, about 2 years away from Thor. Here, 82, right? I think it was Journey into Mystery 82. This entire book reminds me of that Hulk issue. Oh, yeah. He was up against 6 big monsters, one after the other. I believe the last one was Zemnu. Yep. Zazax was in that too, the living electricity.
Was Wendigo in it?
No, I think Wendigo came just a little bit later.
Right. Okay.
Hulk ended up doing a world tour there for a while. He was jumping from country to country.
Yeah, jumping. There was always, Sal Buscema was always making him jump.
Yeah. I defied Gumdulla, the living pharaoh. After countless centuries, he again lives. Gumdulla, the cruel, the merciless, again lives to strike fear into the hearts of men, just like the Shadow. His power is the greatest on earth. His story, the most incredible of our time. It's just a man in search of more bandages. So our offerings do not please Gumdulla. He is angry. The Pharaoh will destroy us. Flee for your lives. We're all gonna die. Look at that. Let's stomp on his foot. Yeah, it was a relic-filled room of the Egyptian Museum. There stands an ancient mummified giant whose origin is unknown.
The first page, he managed to look quite menacing, and then where he's opening his eyes, he just looks like Cookie Monster.
We want cookie.
Oh, Back to menacing underneath.
It's even got cookie eyes. Except here where he's trying to dance, it looks like.
Yeah.
And it's got a bit of a skirt there for a bandage.
Yeah.
Bandage too. Crash.
Why is he a giant mummy? What's?
Because a little mummy wouldn't be quite as menacing.
Yeah.
Now the mummy has been dead for ages. How could he possibly move? Somehow, through some means, he came back to life. Now he's gone, but to where? Where? Ball, I sent for you because nothing has come up that I think something has come up I think you're qualified to handle. Oh, Paul is a mummy handler.
Yeah. Licensed to find mummies.
Yeah.
I like the guy in the bottom who's all red. His hat. What a great hat.
Yeah. It's a Mobius style hat there. None dares defy anger. None dares to anger the mighty Gumdula.
Nobody will notice the well-shaven white fella, though.
Yeah. It's a break he's been waiting for, though. He left the cafe and followed the frightened Arab. If I lose him, he'll lead me straight to the meeting place. Oh. If I don't lose him.
If you don't, yeah. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
He's all comfy there, isn't he? He's got himself right set in.
Yep.
Got himself a good thing going on.
Got himself a little granite throne. And
I love the way he thought that bringing a handgun would sort out a 25-foot tall, long dead, animated mummy.
The mummy, the mummy
This will do it.
From the museum. He's Gumdula. How many other large mummies do you know?
Yeah. I think it's the right one.
Bow down, humble yourselves before all-powerful Gumdula. Your high priest commands you. He's dressed like a pharaoh, though. Mighty Gumdula, accept this pittance from thy humble worshipper. I am thy servant. Oh, Pharaoh, take my offering. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did threaten him with a gun. Till he bats it away. Fool, your gun cannot save you from Gumdula. Nothing can save you. Gumdula is supreme.
I love that top right-hand panel. I don't know what it is. No, that one. Yeah, it's just... I don't know why I really like that panel. It's the way it's drawn, I think. It's the Kirbyisms in it.
The Kirbyisms?
Yeah. Just reminds me of being a kid. It just reminds me of all the Bronze Age stuff I used to buy, and all the reprint stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That's why this stuff's so much fun to look through.
Yeah.
Bats his gun away. Fool, your gun cannot save you from Gumdula. Nothing can save you. Gumdula is supreme. I don't know if supreme was even in this comic. Anyway. Behold, mortal, how Gumdula rises. The magic of levitation is mine. I am all-powerful. So's your feet, the bottom of your feet. No, it's impossible.
So levitation is impossible, but a couple of 1,000-year-old giant mummy, I'm good with that.
Yeah. It's just every day. Yeah. Stones, a pyramid, leave my sitting. Move into the temple. Gumdula commands thee. Gumdula is angered. He will destroy us all. Look, the pyramid itself dares not defy the living pharaoh. Aye, we must flee the temple. Aye. He's throwing the stones around. Mortal, you are doomed. You cannot escape the wrath of Gumdula. Ha! Gumdula has hit you, mortal. You are no longer able to run from Gumdula.
This is one of the most poorly written endings I've seen. I'm sorry.
My leg, I can't get it out from under the stone. I'm trapped here. What do they unravel him and use him?
No.
bandages
But in
as
the
pouch?
instant before those monstrous hands could touch me, the secret stud, I pressed it. The one thing that will slay Gondula. He had a secret stud in his foot. All he needed to do was press the stud, and it all ended.
He did.
No one knows my secret. He does. He just ended it by pressing his big toe. It's like, right, okay.
He found the secret stud.
And then we get some info dump after that.
You saved me, but how? But why? I could not stand by and see you harmed, for I am not what you supposed I was. I formed this cult and made the worshippers give their valuables to Gundula, for he would have destroyed them. I still don't understand until after the worshippers came back and freed me, and I was taken to the hospital. Then I got the full story from the high priest, who just happened to come along.
Yeah.
In his full dress.
In his full dress, yeah.
Yep. Gumdula was not a pharaoh. He was an alien from another world. He
No
came
shit.
to Earth ages ago and created havoc for our desert until he had an accident. Uh-oh. He fell and somehow hit himself so that he became immobile.
He stubbed his toe.
He stubbed his toe. My ancestors buried him. Years later, archaeologists dug him up and put him in the museum, where he remained until a child touched his secret stud. Once
Oh,
again,
no.
bringing the monster to life. Mommy, what is this, and why does it grow when I touch it?
Don't touch his secret stud. Oh, dear. Gumdula didn't kill himself.
The comics of the day, folks. At a time when a kid could walk into a museum, touch a secret stud, and wake up an alien mummy.
Alien mummy, yeah.
Until our hero finds the high priest finds the off switch. Yeah. When I saw him about to destroy you, I leaped at him, hoping to hit him in that spot that would make him motionless once more. Fortunately, for both of us, I succeeded. Now, how do I clean up all this mess? How wrong a man can be when he doesn't know all the facts. I owe you my life. And thus ended the menace of Gumdula, and I prayed it would be forever.
We just have to put a warning sign. Just don't touch his stud.
No, don't touch a stud.
Don't touch his stud.
Here we are.
Oh, look at
Strange
these.
Tales. Beware a Martian prowls among us. Eek, eek! It's a Martian on the street. It must be one of us. Also, who was the gargoyle? That more thick airs again. A Martian walks among us. Look at those creatures.
They're great, aren't they?
Yeah.
Just wibbly wobbly creatures. You just like made them up.
Little whale aliens, it looks like.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah. We do not know his name, but that doesn't matter. We see that he is human and is surrounded by Martians. Strange, hostile creatures bent on attacking Earth. Yet the human is afraid, or is unafraid. Why? Why doesn't he panic? Why doesn't he run or cry for help? Why does he remain calm? Why?
They just nailed it. They're whalians.
That's it exactly.
That's brilliant, aren't they?
Whalians.
Very
Love
good.
Way back when they would have used that, you know.
Yeah.
Good old Stan. Oh, look at all this. Some colorist was trying to be quick here.
Hmm.
The walking man remains calm, unafraid, because he knows the secret of the Martians. He knows that Martians can transform themselves can change their appearance at will. He knows because he himself is a Martian, and his
Dun, dun,
mission
dun.
is to pave the way for the invasion of Earth. Of course. Here's our gigantic flying plate. It's heading this way. It's going to crash into me. This guy's driving along. Breakneck speed, though. Look at the dust he's kicking up. Hey, what's that shiny thing in the sky? It looks like, holy smoke, it is. It's a flying saucer.
It's the sun.
Worlds by. Oh, yeah. This must have been a one of them Deadline Doom stories. Look at the wreckage here.
Yeah.
This guy flying out. I snapped the wheel. The car swerved too quickly, too sharply, and then screed. Minutes later, I got to my feet, groggy and weak, but spurred on by an overwhelming urge to learn the secret of the saucer which waited ominously nearby. Obviously waiting for him to turn green. That's what it is. It's a great face, though. It's landed. Got to see who's inside. Maybe I can learn what all Earth wants to know, the secret of the flying saucers. Lucky I'm the one who saw this, for only a scientist like myself can truly realize that such an event actually means. My pulse throbbed. His pulse throbbed with excitement as I rushed over to the first spaceship ever to be discovered on Earth by a human. The door is open. He'll be coming out now unless he's already out, unless he's seen me by now. Yeah, it's the thing from the saucer. Suddenly there was a noise behind me and I turned. I had only a second to look to see his huge, hideous form, to realize that he hadn't come in peace, that he was a savage, hostile alien. And then he struck. I felt like a dead weight passing out as I hit the ground. But the monstrous creature didn't know the difference between death and unconsciousness. He thought I was finished, so he proceeded with his fantastic plan. Seconds later, I regained semi-consciousness, only semi-consciousness. I couldn't move, but through the haze, my brain could hear the alien muttering. I'll assume the Earthling's form until it's time to revitalize myself. After that, I will choose another Earthling and another. This way, I will be able to remain on Earth for months, undiscovered. He's evil. PBR in the house saying, hey. Glad you're here,
Hey.
PB. Looking at great old monster stories, mostly by Kirby, inked mostly by Dick Ayers. Oh, look at that. They had to have an arrow here. Like shoots and ladders.
No, not good.
Bring you down over here as opposed to going here, which is where you would have naturally gone.
The arrow's underneath his hand as well.
That too, yeah. Ooh. And wavy. He said he looked like me. Only infrared rays could detect he was a Martian. Good thing for infrared rays. Hailed a cab. Reached the city as fast as I could, but when I tried to spread the alarm and I tried to warn them, he came in a flying saucer. He's out to pave the way for Martian invasion. Sure, Mac, sure. Look, we've got a doctor here who's a good head shrinker. How'd you like to meet him? You're nuts. You're nuts.
Yeah, nuts.
I saw him with my own eyes. I can even take you to a spaceship. You must believe me, fella. I got a 5-year-old kid that makes up better stories than that. Now beat it. Well, yeah, I'm
Love,
busy,
love that bottom panel, the street scene. It's great.
even though it's colored goofy.
Yeah, the goofy colours. Yeah,
Weird architecture here.
yeah.
It's no use. Nobody will believe me. They all think I'm mad, but I can't stop now. If no one will help me, I'll find that Martian myself. I must. At least he knows what he looks like. The future of our whole world depends on it. It's down to one man. One man they all thought was insane. Jinian says hello to PBR Street Gang. While I searched for the invader, he did all he could to avoid capture. At night, he hid and revitalized himself. As soon as I get my full strength back, I'll be able to assume the form of another Earthling. And he made sure to change his disguise often. Soon I'll be ready to contact Mars and set off the attack. What happened? But his later tactic proved a mistake, for his string of victims gave me a trail to follow. The last man beaten up by an unseen assailant was found in front of that office building. I'd better go inside and have a look around. It may have been the Martian, and he may be hiding in there. Cautiously, I entered the building. Look at that face. What a great face. Expecting at any moment to hear my detector buzz the presence of the creature from Mars. He's got a Martian detector. How'd he do that? That suddenly popped up out of nowhere.
That's great. Now I've got a Martian detector.
It's had it in his pocket the whole time.
I bought it at the discount store.
Yeah. Jinian says, I always disliked arrows in comics to guide the reader's eyes. Good panel layout doesn't need arrows. That's very true, Dave. Yeah. This is a really big mistake here that they had to, they drew that arrow in that the reading on that should have gone from there to there to here to here to here to here easily. I'm sure that's why they threw that arrow in there. Guess they decided that this was the place to put this kind of verbiage. I guess I don't know. So hard to say, but it's a good thing he's got a Martian detector. He'll be able to find him now. Oh, look at that! Special guest appearance by Danny Trejo. Starting with the ground floor, I worked my way up till I was on. I was but a few floors from the top. I haven't found a trace of him yet. Hey, there's the night watchman. Maybe he'll help me look. Hey, say, mister, will you help me a minute? I'm looking for someone who I think might be a hid. What? It's the machine. It's responding. Fool. Why wouldn't you leave well enough alone? Yes, I'm the Martian, but that secret will die with you. He's changing. All right, Earthling, I'm changing. That's right, Earthling, I'm changing. Yeah. We grappled desperately, each trying to overpower the other. We exerted every muscle, used every trick in the book, until finally, just as I was getting the upper hand, he changes. Yeah. It took only seconds until the awful transformation was complete. What say you now, Earthling? I say you're red and kind of look like a whale. It goes, gotta run, gotta hide. I can't stand up against him in that form. but for me, there was to be no escape. I'm at a dead end. I can't get away. No, keep back. Keep away from me. Oh, jeez. But my pleas meant nothing. With cyclonic fury, the Martian monster charged at me. Nothing was standing in my way. Nothing. He charged. The wall, he charged, and there's a big blank space here.
Yes. I think that's just his, yeah. He charged
the wall with
the
the
wall.
force of a battering ram. Then, just before he struck, I dropped to the floor and crash. Went down the elevator shaft.
Wow.
Wah.
Dropped him down an elevator shaft.
Should have been a wah here. Wah.
Wah.
A moment later, it was all over. The Martian was at the bottom of the elevator shaft, finished forever. Whew. That was
Phew.
close. You
Phew.
almost had me. Yeah, phew.
Phew. Phew.
Yeah. He almost had me. But it's all over now. He's done for. And there will be no attack from Mars. Epilogue says that means Earth will be mine or will be safe. That means I have done my job well and will continue to do it well, just as we Venusians have done for centuries, unsuspected by the Earth.
Was that mask just tied on with a couple of bits of string?
Yes, it is. A couple bits of string here. We will ever guard our beloved sister planet from any harm from outer space. Yeah.
Oh, bless them. Bless them.
What a great guy.
I love the Venusians. Bless them. Even if they are a bit funny looking.
Oh no. Gorgilla.
Gorgilla.
Monster of Midnight Mountain.
Look, it isn't just a hole in the dirt. Heaven help us. It's a giant footprint.
Oh, God.
He's seen us. Up there, it's Gorgilla. Gorgilla, the monster of Midnight Mountain, lives. Wow.
It's got a long old tail.
Yeah, he does. And it gets wider at the end of it than it is
Yeah.
the base here. And it looks like it's attached to his leg.
So I say, if it isn't attached to his leg, it goes on even longer back to his back. That's a long, long, long tail.
Are we sure it's a tail? No, yeah, it has to be. His body is monstrous, but his brain is almost human. We'll never defeat him. Never. Head for the caves. It's our only chance to escape. Oh, they're up. Kirby at the time decided he didn't want to draw feet, apparently.
No.
Tall grass. We should have listened to the natives. They warned us. They said we're no match for Gorgilla. This is Steve Ditko inking here. And letters by, who's that? Something Holdaway? Kay Holdaway? Ray Holdaway. Look at that skull for a bowl. Cool. It's got it at last. What is it, dear? What have you unearthed? I figured out the last place he lived. It's buried? It's buried. Burned. Born. Borneo. It's Borneo. I got to go there, and I've got to bring back his remains. It will be the greatest find of the century.
I like the guy with the pointer there. Look, he's a professor. You can tell. He's bald. He's got glasses.
That looks like Ditko. It really does. You can see Ditko's got a very distinctive look to his stuff.
Bit of Triceratops action going on there.
Yeah. Oh, up here, yeah. That's cool. It's looking at the skulls here too. Jawbone. We think prehistoric man evolved from the apes, but if this is so, there must have been another creature, one to bridge the wide gap between man and ape. There must have been a life form that was half ape and half man.
Well, I guarantee you it didn't have a tail.
Yeah. However, no such form has been found. And until we do find it, this missing link, we cannot prove for certain that man comes from the apes. Now, at last, I'm going to get that proof. Now that he's driving in his car, I'm going to search Borneo until I find the missing link's remains.
Not in that car, you're not.
It's a man with a plan. Since when I arrived at the museum, my fellow archaeologists were waiting.
you sure it's in Borneo, Scotty? You men coming with me? I'm with you, Scotty. I wouldn't miss this on a bet. Could be the hottest discovery of our age. So they all fly to Borneo, and you can tell that because the natives are here in purple, camouflaged inside the jungle. And so, filled with excitement, my colleagues and I left the States. We flew across the Pacific, and the following day came down on the hot, humid, and dangerous island known as Borneo. For the first few days, we found nothing. Then, as we moved into the interior, well, they had to spend a couple days at the beach, is what they had to do. When they moved into the interior, there were rumors, vague whispers, until finally the chief says he will find the creature you seek in the mountain country. He is worshipped there as the god, or as a god by the headhunters. Oh yeah, go deeper in the mountain. Look for the headhunters.
Mhm.
They're the ones that worship this guy. Yeah. In the meantime, keep your head. He's worshipped as a god. Do you mean he's actually alive? Yes, Sahib. That's how you know he's from Borneo, because he used Sahib. He is alive. But that's impossible. The missing link became extinct ages ago. How does he know? Anyway.
Because he's got a picture of it.
Yeah. Perhaps not. Remember, this primitive isle still mostly unexplored. Here, anything is possible. Anything, says the old man with the mustache.
Anything.
Our natives' guides refused to enter the headhunter country, but for us, there could be no question of turning back. No matter what, the dangers. If the missing link still lives, we must capture him and bring him back to civilization. If he lives, there's no telling how dangerous he may be. I pray that we aren't talking something too big for us to cope with. That missing link was huge.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a big tail.
Must. Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is. He's red.
Wow.
Crikey. So why would he be a missing?
You get chased off by arrows and rocks. Yeah.
It doesn't look like a missing link to me. It doesn't look like, no. Doesn't look related in any way whatsoever.
It came up there from that. Yeah.
Half man and half ape.
Then I saw
think not.
Yeah. The awesome, unbelievable might of a monster, half man and half ape. A moment later, we no longer worried about capturing Gorgilla, for he had now become the hunter and we were his prey. That's him, the missing link. It's Gorgilla. Everybody just automatically named it. For he lives. Yeah. He really lives. Yes. But he's the size of a house. We'll never be able to capture him. The bullets don't stop him. They can't penetrate his hide. Run for it. It's our only chance.
He's only got 3 fingers as well.
We're going to have to run. Yeah. Well, definitely a missing link,
Yeah.
In blind panic, we fled. One of us made the mistake of scaling a tree. I think I'll climb a tree.
I'll climb a tree. This guy's like 50 foot tall. Yeah, I'll climb a tree.
Look, he's ripping the trunk right out of the ground. Jump, Frank, jump.
Jump, Frank.
Scotty, what are you doing? Come back here. You haven't a chance against Gorgilla. The expedition was all my idea. I can't let Frank get hurt. I just can't. I bet Frank's going to get hurt.
Poor Frank.
If I can attract his attention away from Frank. That's right. I'm the one who hurt you. I did it with this. Pardon me. Now see, if you can catch me. So they go running off just in time to run across the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah, just wow, that was handy.
Well, it's a good thing he needed something from the store.
Yeah.
The Tyrannosaurus Rex, that is.
Oh, he says, we're trapped. On one side, there's Gorgilla, and on the other, the most ferocious dinosaur that ever walked the earth.
That's a bit unfair. He might have just had a bad morning.
I think we're going to be lunch. It was no use running. We couldn't escape. We just stood there fearfully watching the two prehistoric monsters come closer and closer to us. Gorgilla was the first to reach us, but when he did, he didn't strike. He merely watched us. And then he looked at the approaching Tyrannosaur. It was as though he were trying to make a decision. What's he waiting for? Why doesn't he attack? Something's stopping him. Something's holding him back. Must be his tail. It's still almost looks like it's coming off his leg then.
This is just.
And then suddenly Gorgilla struck.
It.
But not at us. Yeah, of course, that's it. Some instinct, some sixth sense must have told Gorgilla that we are related. Though separated by millions of years.
We're not related.
of heredity. He is more man than beast. So he attacks our common foe.
He's got 3 fingers and a tail. I think I'm more related to a shrew. Oh dear. That was a funny one.
It's always just like comics with arrows. Yep.
Ah, hilarious. And there on that mountain, which time forgot, we watched the earth shaking struggle of the two nightmare creatures. And when the awesome combat was done, Gorgilla's won. He destroyed the Tyrannosaur. Yes, but look how tired and weak the ape-man is. I'll bet we could capture him now. He wouldn't have the strength to resist us. Says we could capture him, but we won't. He saved our lives. We owe it to him to let him remain here in peace. I agree with you, Scotty. This is the world. This is his world, and he's earned the right to stay in it. I'll buy that. Me too.
Me too. The old fella. Oh, yeah.
Hurrah.
Yeah. That night, under cover of darkness, we made our way past the headhunters back to the coast of the island. And the next day, we were off from Borneo. Our expedition was over. We'll never see him again. But somehow, I feel Gorgilla knows. He understands why we let him remain on Midnight Mountain. And somewhere in the wilds of Borneo, in a hidden jungle, Gorgilla still lives. Gorgilla, part man, part beast, the strangest creature of all time. Gorgilla, the missing link.
The end.
What do you think's next?
Oh, I know. Oh, it had to be an insect.
Krang.
We'll finish on the great I created Krang, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can only take so many of these stories.
I can only take so many of these. Yeah.
So they can go on for so long.
You will never, ever forget Krang. I can't escape.
Well, this one's the most fantastic monster in the world ever known. So
well, there we are. Yep. Oh, and it's chapter 1. So it might be a longer story. Your startled eyes have never beheld a monster like Krang before, and they never will again. Here he is, Krang, the unbelievable.
Such great stuff, though. You know, we might sound like we pick on this stuff, but it's really just fantastic and so much fun to read.
yeah.
It's at this is the same time that, you know, Superman or like Batman is running around on the circus on Mars, and Superman's discovering magic and kryptonite, and Mr. McPitlick and
Yeah.
Super
Batman's in space. Yeah.
Crypto and Streaky the Super Cat. Supergirl was coming in at this point. Insects to us, they are the lowliest of creatures and yet possess unbelievable strength in relation to their size. What if their size were increased? If an insect were to become 100 times larger, then let the world beware. Yes, let the world beware.
Yeah.
Yeah. Run, Ludwig. Run while you can before the monster reaches you. It's no use, Professor. We've only ourselves to blame, and now we are doomed. Krang will destroy us. There is no escape.
Oh, he's got a bit of a downer, isn't he?
And right down, yeah, he is. He's
Yeah.
down here in little letters is Kirby and Ayers.
Kirby and Ayers. There you go.
Yep. So the colorist is trying to be a little inventive here.
Yeah.
A white shadow there.
It's a red ant.
Yeah, oh yeah. Shiny red ant. Oh, there's a couple of classic Kirby poses right there.
Yeah.
Look at
What's this?
Oh, they're just towing him along there. One giant water beetle could tow a luxury liner across the Atlantic Ocean. Oh, he's trying to grow big bugs. Been a big bug bus.
A big bug bus.
flying bug bus.
It's the big bug bus.
Common housefly enlarged to 30 feet would do the work of the mightiest airplane. There, gentlemen, you have it. A source of massive power that would cost next to nothing. And it would all be possible as soon as I complete my growth serum. I'm sure that's the original intent for that growth serum.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Just one dab.
Yeah. We all know machines are coming. We all know machines are becoming too complicated and too expensive, but your idea is utterly preposterous. Insects will never be able to replace machines because nothing in this world will make bugs or flies grow to a height of 10 or more feet. Right.
Utterly preposterous.
This guy's got the pipe, so you know.
Yeah, he's got a pipe. Captains of industry.
But I tell you, my serum will make them grow as soon as it's finished.
I really like these the way that they draw these scientists with these like the clothes they wear. They've got like these turtlenecks and wrapped up gloves and
yeah.
I've never seen a scientist dressed like that.
That's a lab coat. That's a lab coat.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, because
he's have collars.
He's a scientist. No, they don't. They got to have that little Mandarin collar so nothing goes down his neck. It's got to be tight up, just in case he spills some syrup under his chin.
He might get a big chin.
That's why his coat there is tucked into his gloves.
Now, why he's not wearing a mask and maybe a shield in front of his face is beyond me because he's dealing with chemicals here. But
anyway. Well, I'm not defeated yet. I'll raise passage money if I have to sell everything I own. Oh, he's got to finance a trip across the Atlantic. 1 week and several pawn shops later, I was on my way to Europe. That's what it says here.
He's got to do something in his downtime.
He's pawned his life. I'm nearly broke now, but it's worth it. Once my serum is finished, I'll sell it. I'll get a huge profit, and mankind will get the greatest boon of the century. They're looking for a boon. Maybe
boon.
a Daniel. Maybe a
boon.
Daniel boon. It'll be the greatest boon of the century.
Is it boon? Not
boon. Boon. Yeah.
Oh, right.
It's like boom, only with an N.
Weird.
It's advancement, I guess.
Yes. It's an old word.
When I arrived in Europe, I headed straight for the region of the Krakow trees.
So it still ended with Frankenstein story.
Yeah, I was going to say it's probably close to Latveria at this point.
Frankenstein.
I learned that the castle was abandoned. I don't know why he's specifically going to a castle now. So
No.
that rainy, wind-blown night, I drove up the long road leading to the ancient structure. It's a lonely, gloomy place, but I don't mind. I'll be able to perform my experiments without disturbance. But as I reached the door, it suddenly opened from within, and right there in the entrance stood a grotesque and foreboding figure. Who are you?
This must be Quasimodo.
You realise I can help you with that hump.
Exactly.
What hump?
What
Oh dear. Quasi's having trouble walking, isn't he?
Yeah, he is too. Look at that. I'm Ludwig, the caretaker. What do you want here?
He's got the full look at his face there and the second level down. That's
Yeah, isn't that great? Look
he's
at
got
that.
no chin. Brilliant.
It's horribly crowded out by that color blue. You can hardly see the detail, but it's fantastic. Look at that. Oh, and he's playing around with the serum too. I'm an American scientist. I want to spend a few months in this castle working on a new theory of mine. So now I'm ready to finish making my growth serum. Will you help me? Yeah, if you wish.
Yeah, sure. I'm happy to work with serums. The last guy that was here was putting dead people together.
Yeah, exactly. I've traveled 5,000 miles for just this one ingredient, but this is going to give the world a great new source of power. Giant insects harnessed to do the work of machines. We've done it. The serum will work now. I'm sure it will. Make any living thing grow.
That bottom left-hand panel where he's saying he's tired. No, the left hand down the bottom.
Down here?
Yeah, that. How good is that?
Yeah. Classic.
It's like it's so simple, and yet it's showing how tired he is. This is brilliant.
Yeah. It's too late, and I'm too tired to work anymore tonight. I'll let it go till the morning. Then I'll begin experimenting on bugs and ants. And so I turned and left, failing to notice that Ludwig had remained behind. The serum will make the professor a very rich man, but Ludwig will get nothing from it unless I steal the formula and sell it myself. Yes, this is the chance to become rich. But first, I'll make sure the serum works. I'll use it on the smallest of insects, an ant. So he drowns the damn thing. But the greedy caretaker did not realize the incredible power of my serum. He didn't know that it had to be used sparingly, not more than one drop at a time on any living creature. I'll give the ant a good-sized dose and see what happens. What? The ant grows. Already it is as large as my hand. And he just keeps growing. More seconds pass. The ant continues to grow. And as the ant grew larger, it also grew stronger. Much, much stronger.
Much stronger.
Must have stunk. I hope I have not made a mistake. I hope I did not use too much serum.
Oh my God.
Too late, mate.
Oops. Seconds later, Ludwig knew he had made a mistake, a world-shaking mistake. He's as large as a hound and still grows. Must get away before he attacks me. Ludwig turned and started to flee, but the giant ant, moving his powerful body as fast as he could, came after him. The still growing ant monster came closer and closer to Ludwig. Then, just as he reached him, the fleeing caretaker tripped. Oh!
Glenn's in the house.
Yeah, Glenn's here.
Says, why do I always miss the Kirby stuff? Sore as hell here, listening to my two favorite indie artists. There you go.
Are
What
you
hump?
feeling all right, mate?
Them. Hope you're doing
If
all
it-
right. Dylan.
Yeah, I know you're sore, but put your feet up, have a coffee or something.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Now
no.
that, now that the ant's getting bigger, I can stretch these panels out. Look at that. He's crawling up the stairs.
And he
That's
came looking for him.
such a shame, too, that they wiped all that out with just a block of color.
Yeah.
For a few moments, the malevolent creature peered down the dark dungeon steps. Then, satisfied that his prey was motionless, the ant creature turned and headed for a new victim.
He's not an
Yeah.
ant creature, is he?
No, that's what they say he is, though. By the time he reached the room, the awesome ant was large as a horse and many, many more times powerful. Great Scott! That's exactly what you say when you see a large ant busting through your door. I was too frightened to move. I just stood there trying to understand the nightmarish sight before me. My serum, somehow it was applied to an ant, and it made him grow into this. Oh, and the ant starts talking. Then all at once I heard him. Shrill, nerve-piercing sounds coming from the awesome thing that faced me. I am Krang, Krang the Mighty. He's speaking. My serum has also increased the power of his brain. It's given him intelligence.
Wow.
Serum, your serum made me grow, made my brain greater than any human's. Now I want formula. I want to make more formula to give to insects the world over. We shall arise and conquer you, puny humans. We shall be
Puny.
masters of the world. It's madness. You can't. Yeah. I can, human, and I shall. Tell me the formula which you alone possess. No, I'll never give it to you, never. I looked around. There was no place to run. Krang had me trapped. All I could do was keep backing away as the still growing monster came closer and closer. No, no. Oh, Krang,
Oh,
chapter
wow.
2.
We got 2 chapters of Krang.
Yeah. He was loose in the village, ruthless, invincible. A living nightmare called Krang. Nothing could withstand his onslaught. Trees, buildings, all fell before the awesome might of the monster ant. And now, continue this mighty epic. Yeah, he's backed up against the wall. They might have had an ad or something in between these, just separating. I was trapped in the castle. Krang, the ant beast, is still growing and coming closer to me. He had me backed up against the window. No, no, give me the formula for your growth serum. Give it to me. Says I've got to grab that ledge. I've got to. Made it.
Made it. He made it.
Fool, you cannot escape Krang. Now, if I can just climb down before Krang strikes. I thought he was on the ground floor. Anyway, fear gripped in my heart as I began the long, perilous descent down the castle wall. Then I saw the monster. He was coming after me again, walking down the sheer wall. Faster, I must move faster. Krang can walk on any surface, human. Nothing can stop Krang.
He likes talking about himself in the third person.
He does. And while the ant monster pursued me, a groggy figure began to stir in the castle dungeon. Oh, my head. I was passed out. It was that serum. It made the ant grow larger and larger. Then he chased me and I fell down these steps. Wow, it's as if they weren't planning on both parts being in the same issue.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Nice of him to tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Bat Freeze in the house.
Is this Ant-Man? No, this is Krang. See, it's got Krang.
This is the Monsterbus.
This is a Monsterbus, yeah. I am Krang. You couldn't make it up. No, this is great stuff. Krang belongs in Avengers Doomsday. There you go. That was Kang. He got into trouble. So, anyway, they'll swap him out for Dr. Doom here anytime. You'll not escape me, human. I will follow you wherever you go until I possess the secret of your serum. I must reach the laboratory before Krang thinks of it. But he's got a superior brain. Yeah, with Krang still growing, still pursuing me, I ran back to the castle, back to my lab. Here it is, the rest of my serum. Must get it away from here. If Krang should find it, he'll be able to analyze it and produce more. Of course he will.
No, he won't. He hasn't got any opposable thumbs.
No.
How's he going to do that?
Who knows? So I grabbed the serum just as Krang crashed head first into the lab. No. The ant has grown to the size of an elephant. And I am
size of an elephant.
Yeah, exactly. If I had not been such a greedy fool, this would never have happened. That's Ludwig, the assistant. It says, flee, Professor. Save yourself. I will battle the monster, Ludwig. Fool, your puny weapon cannot stop the mighty Krang. Hurry, Professor, run. I could destroy you, but you are not worth the effort. I failed. It is the other human I need. The one you called Professor. He has the secret which will enable all insects to rise and conquer the earth. So he's running off here with the formula. He's still got it there in the test tube there. Ludwig hadn't failed. I had gained the time I needed. My heart was pounding as I ran down the mountainside. But even before I reached the bottom, I remembered, the notes of my formula. I forgot about them. They're still in the castle, but it's too late. I can't go back now. Krang must be heading this way. I have to go on. Didn't take the ant monster long to follow me. Lunging, smashing, crushing, he worked his way down the mountain until we saw the village. The professor must be hiding among those buildings. I will find him. He will not escape me. Oh, look at that. By the time
Crash.
The village, Krang was larger than an elephant. He was already larger than an elephant. He had the power of a battleship. Look, it's a giant ant. It is incredible. I am going to faint. Maybe he will not harm us. Maybe he'll just pass through.
Just leave him alone. He'll be on his way in a minute.
Maybe he'll go away. Yeah, but Krang had no intention of passing through. He was looking for me, and nothing would stop him. Nothing, until the thought struck him. Where do you hide, Professor? Reveal yourself. Bah! My brain is more powerful than any human's. I shall return to the laboratory. I shall create my own serum. And so the menacing ant giant crawled back up the mountain, back to the castle, to the laboratory, and to the notes which I had carelessly forgotten. It was stupid of that human to forget these notes. I have only to follow them, and soon I will have the formula. I guess he does have fingers there. Look, he's stirring a bit of a pot there. Soon I shall be... Wait, that noise, what is it? There's a thump, thump. Crish, crash. The walls of the castle, they're collapsing. What is happening? And then Krang saw it, but it was too late for the giant ant to flee. It was too late for anything. Krang was doomed. Meanwhile, at the village, I and the others waited anxiously. It must be over by now. Let us go and see.
So to get in, they just made a giant anteater.
Yeah, back up the mountain we climbed until we came to the castle. He's finished. The ant demon is destroyed. Your plan worked, Professor. It happened just as you said it would. As I knew the only way to stop Krang would be to pour the rest of my serum on an anteater to create another monster, one who would instinctively destroy any ant he saw. But this time I added another ingredient to my serum, an ingredient to shrink the anteater to normal size in 1 hour. Professor, look. In death, Krang is shrinking to its true size. Even as the anteater also grows small, it is over. The nightmare is ended. Yes, but things will never exactly be the same. Ludwig, as the wounds and scars he'll forever carry. And I've learned a lesson. Never again will I tamper with the forces of nature. Never again will I dare bring a monster into this world. My growth serum is finished forever.
I'm feeling sorry for that anteater because I don't think it survived the process.
No.
And it's not its fault. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just random. And why did he have an anteater? If he was intent on making insects bigger, why did he have an anteater in the
Well,
lab?
I think Ludwig found the ant in the lab.
What, one just wandering around randomly?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Over in Europe, they're all over the place, right? Everywhere. Easily found. Sure.
Yeah. There's a couple in my garden now. Yeah.
Mhm.
That was good. I was a slave of the living Hulk. Well, there
Yeah.
you go, Hulk.
With a beanie yet.
Yeah.
There's a beanie.
Next week,
Next week.
we'll cover Hulk next week, folks. Deeply appreciate everybody stopping by. I hope you enjoyed yourself. We enjoyed reading these
A few new
stories.
people today.
That's
Bat Freeze.
Who, what?
Arsenic. We had a few new people in the chat.
Yeah.
Bat Freeze. Arsenic Lullaby. Nice to see you.
Hey, Arsenic Lullaby. How you doing, man? The eloquent prose of this tale is blowing my mind. That's why we love reading this stuff.
Yeah, it's great.
Really
He
glad
appreciates it.
Glad to hear from you, Doug. Glad you found us. Stop by. Love your book. I had this copy of Journey into Mystery 62, one of my early marvels. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Glenn also asked, is that Marie Severin on
on the
below?
previous page, yeah. There, top left.
That might be.
Yeah.
Very well. It does look like her.
Bit of a likeness.
Yep. It says Krang belongs in Avengers Doomsday. Yep. So I had the copy of Journey into Mystery 62, one of my early marvels. Yep. This is being October. We're looking at monster and horror comics here on Comics by Night and on Sunday Funnies at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. This Sunday, we will be looking at the fantastic, iconic, I guess you would call it, Haunt of Fear.
Oh. It is indeed iconic.
It's classic work by the best of the best at the time that Gaines could find. A fantastic EC title. We'll look at Haunt of Fear on Sunday, 9 a.m. We'll be back here again next week at 5 a.m. Eastern Time, where we'll be looking at more into the Monsterbus.
Monsterbus.
From Marvel, Monsterbus, these great old stories that literally helped spawn the Marvel age of comics. Great Kirby, Ditko, Dick Ayers, and of course, Stanley's wonderful dialogue. And the Hulk, next issue, folks. The Hulk will be here next time. Again, we want to thank everybody for stopping out. For stopping by. We deeply appreciate it. If you enjoyed this program, make sure you tell your friends. We look at great old comics. We've been doing this podcast for a couple of years now. Comics by Night here at 5 a.m. on Fridays, and then Sunday Funnies at 9 a.m. on Sundays, of course. Going through a lot of great stuff. We love this old material, even if we pick on it and even if the writing seems a little cringy at times. It's just great stuff from a time that comics were a lot more fun than what they are now. So we enjoy this stuff greatly. Glenn says someone should produce a one-off monster book. I can think of 3 people who could do that. Yeah,
we could do it. Maybe we should do that for next Halloween.
it'd be kind of fun to do little
Yeah.
bizarro monsters.
I think Ron Friends is involved in doing one at the moment.
Is he?
Yeah.
Cool. Friends is doing some great stuff.
He's just constantly churning great stuff out, isn't he?
Yeah. It's fantastic work. Every time he posts a sketch over on Facebook, it awes me. I sit there and I go, wow, who did that? Oh, Ron Friends. Oh, that's really cool. Because I never appreciated him when he was working on Spider-Man the time that he did. But
he's kind of got that sort of Sal Buscema feel to his work. Yeah,
he does.
Yeah, it's really good stuff. Yeah.
Good stuff. Yep. All right. I think that wraps it up for today. Russ, please tell folks how they can find you.
Yeah, you can find me at russleach.com. Go there, sign up for the email list so you can find out all the latest news on the Atlantean. Issue 4 is currently at the printers. Should be back with distribution next week, going out to all the backers, and then early next month, so I should imagine early November, it will be going to Amazon and Barnes & Noble, and you'll be able to pick up a copy there, along with all the other copies. You can pick up issue 1 and 2. Issue 4 is in production at the moment. So go to russleach.com, sign up for that email list, and we can keep you up to date.
Absolutely. PBR says later all. Yep.
Later, PBR.
Bye. Folks, I've been your host, Randy Zimmerman. Like Russ said, our current gig is doing the Atlantean, which you can find Barnes & Noble, Amazon, or check with criticalblast.com. Any bookstore that has the Ingram book ordering system has access to getting a copy of the Atlantean for you. Just ask them. Lots of fun, original adventures based off of the Robert E. Howard classic story, The Shadow Kingdom. And The Shadow Kingdom is also, thanks to Critical Blast, available in a large amount of formats. This is the fantastic hardcover edition that has the work in color on the inside. Just fantastic. You can also get it in grayscale in the Atlantean format for cheaper than the hardback. But this looks, it just amazes me how good this looks and how it feels. I'm just so proud of that product.
Also, will be available in Denmark soon. So there you go.
Looking forward to that.
Seen a preview of the Atlantean of the Shadow Kingdom book that he's doing. This is a hardback presentation, and he's already speaking to me about getting the rest of the Atlantean series as well. So
excellent. That's great to hear. Yep. It'd be fun to know that you're read in other places.
Yeah.
We're also available in Brazil through the Great Red Dragon Press as well.
That's right. Yeah. They'll be doing them as well. Yep.
Looking for more as well. If you know an outside publisher that might be interested in publishing the work, have them contact us. So we'll entertain any offers. We would love to be in Italy and France.
Yeah, France. Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Folks, again, we'll see you on the next one. Go out and visit your local retailer if you can. They can use all the help that you can give them. If you love comics, tell people you love comics. These social platforms have become so antisocial with trolling and drama and all of this BS. You don't need to do that in order to enjoy great comics. Remind yourself why this art form is so entertaining to you. If there's a great comic out there, no matter how old it is or how bizarre it is, you should tell people about it. Tell people it was fun to read, just to give them something to look for and something to buy. You see all these other comics around here for October, all great comics, all well worth your time to find and read. Just fantastic. There's so much great stuff out there. Just consult your local retailer if you need something to read. And most of your discriminating retailers, the ones that really want your business, will be able to point you in the right direction for a lot more material. So in the meantime, folks, take care of yourself. Have a great weekend. We will see you on the next one. We're enjoying October with a lot of horror pieces, but we have looked at such a wide variety of stuff. We are archived over at the Comic Book Black Belt YouTube channel, the Randy Zim YouTube channel. That's Zim with 2 M's. Please go over there and subscribe to those channels. Even if you don't watch us from there, we would appreciate that activity over at our site. And most especially, we're archived over at the Indie Comics Network, which has a wide variety of other programming available, mostly indie comics. We like looking at old comics. So that's why we do this. We're not paid to do this. This program is not monetized. We don't beg for tips. We don't ask for outside sponsors. Just if you want to support us, please support our work. Go out and buy some of our books and read them and let us know what you think of them. We're very proud of the products that we do, and we hope you'll enjoy them as well. Folks, try to leave this industry in better shape than what you found it. Lord knows it can use all the positivity and get its hands on. And like I said before, if you enjoyed this program, tell your friends. Don't be afraid to share us. Don't be afraid to hit that like button. Any kind of interaction you have with this program on whatever format or platform you find us on only goes to help our algorithms and helps us go out there and be seen by more folks. And we deeply appreciate that you do that. I think that's it.
That's it. Yeah, we're done.
By Alternative Independent Comics, especially ours. Sunday, Haunt of Fear. Great stuff. Ghastly Graham Ingalls. If you haven't seen that, Jack Davis doing horror comics, mostly known for his humor work and his movie posters, doing horror comics. It's great stuff, folks.
Or be square.
We'll see you. Thanks again, folks. We deeply appreciate you being here, and take care.
Das Vidania.
He said, clicking. Here we go. All right. Sorry. Just when you know something's there, you just can't find it. You just keep, anyway. Here.
What was that? This is not a charade. We need total concentration. Now, once again, this time, with the...
It means you're a catcher, not a pitcher.
In the time before Atlantis sank, when the lands of this world were savage and untamed, one man would claim his destiny, seizing his place as a king. After defending his throne and learning the devastating truth of the Serpent Kingdom and its deadly cults, King Kull in his right hand ruled the Spear Slayer, make a solemn vow to hunt down and destroy the hidden empire of these serpent demons. These are the tales of those journeys. This is the Atlantean. Tales inspired by the brilliance of Robert E. Howard, featuring his first barbarian characters as introduced in the pages of his classic tale, The Shadow Kingdom. Each volume contains beautifully painted covers and around 50 pages of original black and white art and story, featuring classic sword and sorcery adventures you don't want to miss. Join us on these epic adventures and sign up now for news with the email list at russleach.com. Bring your axe and prepare for battle.
What?
I put a chip clip on my wiener!
Okay.
You don't believe me?
Oh no, sadly I believe you.
Well, it hurts.
I'm sure it does. Take it off.
No, you gotta see this first.
I'm definitely not looking at that, so no.
Dad, can you please bring me another chip clip? I want to try out too.
I'm not giving you another chip clip to put on your...
Hi y'all, it's time for Appalachian Word of the Day. The word of the day is fornication. Man, I really like her dress tonight. It is perfect fornication like this.
Hi, would you like some headphones?
Absolutely, but how did you know my name was Phones?
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
chase the